2 semifinal, undefeated Portsmouth taking on Bishop Brady. Bishop Brady got the better of last year on this very floor. A lot of people expect Portsmouth to win in a big one. I think these guys are fired up. I think they want to see another championship. My God, look at those sides. So this should be a pretty good one, hopefully. Bishop Brady, are they going to try and slow it down? Are they going to try and fire it up? We're going to have to wait and see. Portsmouth, many people think the best team in the state, myself included, so we'll have all the highlights, the interviews, the reaction, everything you need. I think they're rooting for Portsmouth, I don't know. All that coming up here at NASportsPage.com.
It's Cody Graham now into the hands of Parham. Back to Graham. Graham on the baseline. Graham bounce pass. Glenn, nice catch to the bucket for 2. Portsmouth on top. Joey Glenn, the hoop. 2-0 Clippers. Damaris with it up top. Very, very patient for the Giants. They want to slow down the pace. Bell attacks, turn around, his fall away is good. And Joe Bell has tied the game at 2. Parham trying to get it in. Finally does in the corner. Graham's 3. It's good. He gets up off his backside along the Brady bench. Cody Graham with the 3. It's 5-2 Portsmouth. First on either team. We played half this first quarter almost. Bell having trouble getting it in. Finally does. Leclerc back to Bell. Bell in the corner for 3. Bell ties the game. 5-5. Joe Bell's got all 5 of them for Brady. It's off the mark. Rebound Parham in the push. Right side Graham, open 3. Cody Graham. He's hit from both sides of the floor. He's got 6. It's 10-5 Portsmouth. Graham going for the steal. Right hand side Ingram. Up top. Pete. They go on the low block. Glenn powers it up off the window. Soft touch by Joey Glenn. Moves like that have made him the toughest to defend player in Division II. Right side Ingram. Ingram bounce pass Parham. He drives. One-handed runner is good. Sean Parham found a seam, exploited it. The lead is 9, 14-5. Parham has 4. Quirk trying to feed it to Johnson. Johnson able to come up with it. Johnson attacks. Johnson misses. Rebound goes to Quirk, the one-handed push shot. Matt Quirk puts it in, and it's 14-7. They're down a touchdown to Quirk. Quirk puts it on the floor. Cross-court pass almost picked off by Graham. On the drive, Johnson pulls up just inside the free throw line. And Bryce Johnson scores, and the lead is down to 5, 14-9. They feed it. Pete at the free throw line. The kick to Graham for the 3. Cody Graham, his 3rd 3-ball here in the first half. And the lead is 8, 17-9. To Caleb Hibbard, number 10. He throws it up top. Dangerous pass. Quirk inside the arc. Takes the jumper. And he gets the bounce. Matt Quirk's got 4. The lead is down to 6, 17-11. Brady's in this thing. Down only 6. Here's Quirk outside the arc, feeds it. Johnson, left baseline, the pass. Damaris lays it in for 2. It's a 4-point game. 17-13. The Brady crowd has belief. Exactly a minute left. Bell just picked up his 2nd. They throw it in high to Adney out deep. Now Parham, long time to set up a 3, and he doesn't miss. And it's a 7-point lead again, 20-13. Final 50 seconds here, first half. Graham in the left corner. Pete now Parham deep left wing. Glenn posting up. Here's a 3 from the corner. And Cody Graham has another one. That's his 4th. He's got 12. And the lead is 10. 23-13. 20 seconds left first half. With the dribble. Bell is trying to move forward. Bell has it right side. Passes it. Johnson 3-ball. Johnson hits. And that's the end of the half. Bryce Johnson closing out the first half with a made 3-pointer, and the lead is down to 7, 23-16 points. We were scoreless for a ways to go at the beginning of the game. Here's Glenn, nice move, low block, missed it, tipped it up, got it back again, goes strong. And Joey Glenn, just too much to handle down there. Joe's got 6. The lead is back to 9, 25-16. It's past Leclerc. Leclerc got his pass deflected and picked off by Cody Graham, 2-on-1. Graham to the hole, hangs and hits, and the foul on Quirk. Cody Graham, chance for a three-point play. Johnson has it. Funnels it over to Bell. Bell's going to attack. Bell's going to score, and it's a blocking foul against Pete. Counter and the foul. So Graham just had a three-point play at one end. Here's Bell going to try and match it to get the lead down to 9. Back it off now, feeds Graham. Graham up top. Graham funnels it right-hand side. Ingram gets the defender Vargas in the air. Ingram into the lane and hits it from mid-range. Romeo. He's got 2. The lead is 11 again, 30-19. Still holding it. Bell still holding it. Fires it in deep. Stolen by Pete. Pete for the layup. Nice job by Pete to track that ball. Probably learned some of that being a receiver for the Portsmouth football team. 32-19. Lead is 13. Graham inside the arc takes the jumper. The offensive rebound and putback, Joey Glenn. 15-point deficit, 34-19, 4:45 left to go, third quarter, and Paulette wants a timeout. Inside Damaris, right corner, Matt Quirk. Quirk drives baseline, pulls up 15 feet away and hits it. Matt Quirk making his 5th and 6th points on the night. And the lead is 13, 34-21. Off the mark, but a rebound by Ingram. Ingram down the lane, the kick, Pete for 3. And Pete puts it home. 37-21, 16-point lead. Christian Pete now with 5 points. Pass Pete. Pete down the left of the lane. Pete goes up into traffic. Glenn the follow and the putback. Joey Glenn starting to do work. He's in double figures with 10. Minute and a half to go. The lead is 18, 39, 20, 21. This is a methodical taking apart of Bishop Brady right now. Steal by no Glenn. The rebound. But Quirk makes the steal. Quirk with it. Bounce pass. Vargas. The kick to Bell. Baseline jumper. And Joe Bell hits it. And it's a 16-point deficit. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, Graham for 3, falling down. Offensive rebound and the putback, Joey Glenn. He's got 12, the long shot is no good. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's an 18-point lead for Portsmouth, 41-23. Goes into Glenn, working against Bell, feeds it to Pete, now to Cody Graham, middle of the floor, feeds it underneath. Glenn scored on the foul. Joey Glenn's just too much. Glenn goes up for the rebound, can't get it. Bell back the other way. Bell with the push. Bell spins in the lane. Bell throws it up. Good, and the foul. Joe Bell cuts it down to 19-point lead. 44-25, could be 18 if Bell can connect on this. Now to Parham near the midcourt stripe. Parham gets the pick from Glenn. Glenn rolls away. Parham to the basket, off the window. Sean Parham had him guessing whether he was going to pass it to Glenn or not, and took it himself. And it's a 20-point lead again, 46-26. Throws it up, no. Graham tips the rebound, it goes to Quirk. Quirk 1-on-3. Quirk gets it to go. Matt Quirk, an aggressive move. Quirk's got himself 8 points. The lead is down to 18 again, 46-28. Parham's going to try and drive. Parham, one-handed runner. Can't get it to go. Glenn there for the follow. Cleaning up the mess on the putback. 21-point lead. Glenn's got 17. He takes over game-high honors from Cody Graham, who has 16. 2.5 to play. The big guy Agliata. 5 seconds, back to Skian. Skian's going to dribble it out to the right wing. He's going to take the long 3. And it's no good, and there's your final. Portsmouth moving on to the championship game. They'll take on Lebanon in a battle of undefeateds for the championship on Saturday. 55-32 the final over Bishop Brady.
Portsmouth is undefeated, and they're going to play another undefeated team, Lebanon, on Saturday, 3 o'clock in the late game.
So we're going to end the season with 2 unbeaten teams. Good win tonight over Bishop Brady. Sean, talk about Brady came out in that zone, gave you a different look. I thought you guys were patient against it, but they played a pretty good zone, kind of slowed you down early.
Yeah, we knew they were probably going to come out in a zone to slow up the pace. They didn't really want to fast-paced game, so that kind of shocked us a little bit, but we adjusted to it and found holes in the defense and just made shots and came out with the dub, yeah.
On the other end of it, Romeo, what were you trying to do as far as applying pressure to their ball handlers, Joe Bell and Matt Quirk and so forth?
Yeah, like Sean said, they were trying to slow it down on their defense. We were trying to speed them up and get fast breaks going. So we were just trying to apply pressure and make turnovers so we could speed the game up.
Did you ever get frustrated because the pace was sort of theirs early on?
Yeah, a little bit, but we just kept making adjustments and getting to the back to the way we wanted to play. So.
Yeah. Cody, you sort of had the open looks on the wing. They were giving it to you. They took it away, tried to take it away from you in the second half. But just talk about what you saw and what it was like going against that Brady zone.
That Brady zone's pretty good. Joe Bell on one side, Matt Quirk on the other, and Roman and Sean just got me the ball in open spots, and I knocked down the shots that I needed to hit. And it was a great zone. They came out and they just kept switching up, and we just had to make adjustments, like those guys said.
Yeah. Joey, where's Joey? Was Ryan there? I got all tall people. There's Joey. Joey, talk about playing Brady again. They obviously beat you in the finals last year. You were pretty dominant in this. They had you for 9 rebounds. If you had 9 rebounds, I weigh 145 pounds. So what you talk about, your ability to kind of shake loose in the second half, and just talk about what they tried to take away from you offensively.
Joe played on me most of the game, and they just tried to take the inside away. But that let Sean drive down the middle almost every time, and Cody get open shots, and everyone else just opened up the middle a lot more. And we tried to get seals where we could, and I just think we had a great offensive game and worked really hard on defense.
Joe's pretty physical with you. He's a big boy. He's a strong kid. He was moving around a little bit. Got called for kind of bumping you from behind once, but it was good that somebody's kind of physical. You were able to kind of wear him down, it seemed like, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Joe's really good. I got to give it to him. I think he was runner-up for Player of the State. But he's just a dominant player. He's definitely the best one on that team, and he wants it most of all. He really showed it in that game on me, and he's really putting in the work.
All right, so you guys got Lebanon. You guys have sort of been watching each other from afar, I feel like, since the Jamboree. You guys have, kind of been watching. They were saying they haven't got, Austin Whaley was saying, I haven't got a chance to really see these guys in person. Talk about playing Lebanon and what you anticipate on Saturday.
We've definitely been looking forward to it. We've wanted to play them all year, knowing they're either the best team or the second best team in Division II, and we're both undefeated. So we just can't wait to see them on Saturday.
Cody, what do you think? What stands out about Lebanon to you?
KJ Maddie, Ryan Milk, and all the kids, they come to play, 100% every single game. And, we've been watching them a little bit, and we just got to keep watching tape and, work hard at practice and come out and, we got to punch them in the mouth in the first couple minutes and just be prepared.
Romeo, you want to predict a final score and that you're going to win the game? Yeah, all right. We'll make you do it. Hey, good W. Portsmouth, undefeated, headed to the Saturday championship. Jim will be back to the championship again, and we were just talking off camera about that zone, and then they really slowed it down, had Joe Bell at the top, and sort of just were very patient offensively. I think at one point it was like a 14-9 kind of game, like a really slow pace. What did you tell the kids?
Well, we just thought defense would eventually win it out for us, but Cody hit some big shots in the first half, some good threes to separate a little bit, but that 7-point lead at halftime didn't feel like 7 points. So third quarter and halftime, we made some adjustments against the zone. Third quarter, I thought we were much better. Defensively, we turned them over.
Yeah, it seemed like they really packed the paint in that zone in the first half, and then when Cody hit 4 threes in the first half, they were shadowing him. I saw Matt Quirk make sure that opened a lot up for Joey Glenn, who was outstanding, obviously.
Yeah, the middle was wide open, so we get Christian, who was feeding Joey, and then Sean was able to anytime we set a screen, Sean would turn the corner and he'd have a shot for himself or he'd have a shot for Joey. Yeah. But credit to them, really. Honestly, I thought Colette did a really good job because we thought of a million things he might try to do to keep the game closer than last time, and I thought this was a really smart idea because you can't steal it from Joe Bell, and if you want to take that chance, then he's going by you. It was good strategy, and they did well to get here.
Yeah, no, they represented, no question. So Lebanon, I mean, I know you've been scouting them. They've been scouting you. You know, Keith Matty's already asked me when he's getting the video of this game. I'm sure you'll get the video of theirs from us. But just talk about what they do well. You know, obviously, that's their team that's like you. They're 21-0.
Yeah, they're very similar. I think defensively, they probably don't get as much credit as they should either because they really hound the ball and they're in the passing lanes. I think they're, you know, obviously they're very, very good. And I was surprised and not pleasantly tonight that I saw 2 or 3 other kids play a little bit better than I've seen them play on tape. I thought the Chickering kid was outstanding tonight.
Yeah.
Whaley had a better game than he's had, and Milken had a very good game. So that, you know, they got a lot of weapons.
Yeah, the thing that stands out to me is that you guys pressure the ball so well. They handle the ball really, really well. KJ obviously has great vision on the floor, so that's going to be interesting to watch and how you attack them.
Yeah, I agree there. We're gonna,
Yeah, it should be a good one on Saturday. Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.